And I was looking online, right, and I saw a pic of it had McDonald's in it. So you know the machine that you make orders on, they call kiosk, I think. So it said McDonald's gonna say goodbye to cashiers and hello kiosk. You know the machines you do the orders on. So in the future, like they say, they ain't gonna have no cashiers. So that's something to think about right there. I'm even show y'all the video, post like a video, whatever I saw. Even on with the Amazon delivery stuff, they're gonna have like a robotic thing in the future. It's gonna deliver the Amazon Prime packages. The people, I think the people's house or whatever. So I'm not sure when that'll be, but it'll be in the future, I'm sure. And here's another thing to think about. Even if you're in the law field, say if you're like a lawyer or a paralegal, right? They got programs that they're using to predict how your case is going to turn out based on cases they did in the past, they already tried in the past, that's similar to yours. So that's something to think about right there. So that right there cuts down on paralegals. That's why I tell anybody, have you a plan for you and yours. And like I said, I know everybody don't got a boss mentality. Everybody's not cut out to be a boss, but hey you a backup plan. I don't care how secure you think your job is. Say your job where your job is. Say that building closed down. What you gonna do then? These things. You gotta think about. Thing is, keep you some money stashed away for rainy days. That money is your security. And it's gonna come in handy when you need it. You gotta look at that money like your insurance. Shit, I knew people, buddies of mine and stuff, they was working for a long time, and it's like they ain't had really no money stashed away, so they was basically messed up for a while until they got a job. Some of them, went to stay with their girlfriends, and their girlfriends had the upper hand on them because, like I said, they ain't had no say so. They had to pretty much shut up. Because what? They ain't had no security. They ain't had no money saved up. So like I said, you can do all the hours at your career, your job that you want to do, but if you don't got no backup plan or no money stashed away, dang. Call me fair. If you don't got no money, no backup plan, you don't got no money stashed away, you gonna be shit out of luck. But like I said, everybody's not cut out to own a business or own a company. Everybody's not cut out to be that. That's why you got supervisors, you got employers, employees, people like that, because the world we live in, nothing is for everybody. That's why you got a whole lot of like different jobs and careers, because That's what helps the world go round. If everybody did the same thing, the world wouldn't be right. And see, another thing you can think about is investments. When I was online, I was looking up like different companies and investments, and they gave me like numbers, like estimates, like what your payout will be if, like, say if I invested like some money like back in the early like 90s and all that. Like I was a kid back then, but some payouts like would be monthly. Like for some companies, your payout would be like 6 figures if you invested like a certain amount of money in different like companies. Some of your payouts will be 6 figures a month. Some of them will be 5 figures. Some of them will be, like 4 monthly. So that's something to think about, because like I said, retirement alone is not really enough if you think about it, depending on, where you work. But like one dude told me, he said he had to go back to work because he couldn't survive on retirement. He said they was taking medical stuff out and all that, and he said, man, I can't survive this shit. He said I had to go back to work. And another thing he told me, he said, man, retirement ain't gonna be a lot unless you was making 6 figures on your job when you was working. He said your retirement ain't gonna be much. So that's stuff I think about. That's why I try to tell people, think about it. Don't get too comfortable nowhere on your job or nowhere, because stuff can change up in a blink of an eye. And like I said, they slowly but surely taking away human jobs and replacing them with AI. So in the future, it's gonna be very few human jobs, and it's gonna be a bunch of AI jobs. Because AI, you don't gotta pay AI, you can control it. So it's crazy. They already say in the future they're gonna have robots doing surgery on people. I'm like, wow. So that's gonna be replacing doctors' jobs and nurses. So that's just something for y'all to think about. Just like, look what happened there. We in this pandemic, it caught a lot of people off guard. So this lets you know this stuff can change in a blink of an eye, and you always got to keep you a backup plan. Got to. Always have you like another source. Like, even if you can have you a couple sources of income, do that, because you get too comfortable with one source of income, then say if that source of income slows down, what you gonna do? So ask yourself these questions. Cause like I said, the way technology is, and a lot of stuff that we have now, it's a lot of ways to get money on your own. You just gotta put your mind to work, be creative, but and see, that's one thing I like about the dude, the rapper, the South rapper. dude named Chameleon, right? That's a smart thing he did. Before Lyft, before Lyft got as big as they are now, he invested money into them early on, and then he got to end up having a real huge payout. So another one is the rapper Willie D. He said he got investments in like real estate and other stuff. He said he don't gotta make another record a day in his life. See, that's what it's about. It's about, and he said the same thing in his music, and he did it. So he was saying that you supposed to break out of what you doing and then get paid for life. That's what it's about. See, the goal should be financial freedom, not to be a damn slave, modern day slave all your damn life. Like I said, a lot of these jobs in modern day slave, you gotta work until like 60s and all that, or work until you damn 80, 70, 80 years old, and then you left with the rest of your life. You already old, you're gonna be tired and stuff. That's why I tell people, figure out a way that you can be financially free. Come up with a plan where you and your family, that y'all will be well off. Because a lot of these jobs it's like modern day slavery. You gotta work all these hours and not even getting paid a lot. It's sad at the end of the day. Real sad. I said they want to give you peanuts for basically killing yourself. That's why I say don't kill yourself for these jobs. Work smarter, not harder. So find smarter ways to work. That's another thing. And another thing is, like my dad said, control your own destiny. Don't let nobody tell you how your life's supposed to be. You control your own fate, control your own destiny. And like I said, it's another thing. Damn what your family wants you to be or wants you to do. The question is, what do you want to do? What do you want to be? That's what you focus on. Like I said, I'm the point. I don't care about making nobody proud. I'm living for me, and that's that. But like I said, no matter what you do, you always gonna have people that's gonna say, they gonna talk regardless of what you do. So keep that in mind. No matter what you do, people always gonna say, "Oh, you should have did that over there." So that's another thing. When I started living more for me and less for other people, my life became a whole lot better. Trying to live up to other people's expectations. Live up to your own expectations. That's what you do. Live to make you proud. Damn trying to please everybody and make them proud and happy. Shit, that don't get you nowhere anyway. That's just like you got some rappers like Lil Boosie and some other people. They even played it smart. They got other investments and other incomes. See, that should be the goal right there. having your own this and that, or own liquor or something that you can sell and make your own money with your name on it. Because see, this pandemic shut a lot of stuff down, shows. So it's rappers that ain't have no other plans, and like I said, they became comfortable with being able to do shows and do music and stuff. That it's some of them that they ain't had. It hit them hard because they ain't had no other plans. That tells you right there. Always had you a backup plan or two. Have you a source of income? So if one hustle slow down, you got the other hustle or two, or three or whatever. But don't be so reliant on that one source of income. Cause like I said, that stuff can change up so quick. I think what's the name? I think Lil Boosie, he be selling his own liquor. I think he said his own liquor. And I think Lil Durk or one of them got his own trucking company. So it's good, even though, like I said, even if you are real good at what you do, you know, it's always good to have a plan B. Have you a plan B? And it's another thing I'm gonna say. You can tell who's the fools because only a damn fool want to work, till they 100 years old. No, a smart person, they gonna try to figure out a way where they don't gotta work forever, or they can work when they want to work. You know, they don't have to. People be asking me, "Oh, why so and so they don't be doing music no more?" I would talk about they would be still doing music. I said, "Well, that's you. Only damn fool want to work all that damn life, slaving and shit." You get to a certain point where you gonna wanna chill back. You ain't gonna wanna work as much. You know, you gonna wanna travel and stuff like that, but to get to that point, you gotta have a plan. Because like I said, if you don't have a plan, then they're gonna hire you to fulfill their plans, to fulfill their dreams. So think about it like that. You know, so you can get comfortable all you want, you know where you are, but later on the line, only person you can blame is yourself. Because if you saying this and that place is closed down, or certain place not opening back up, that tells you something right there. Because you gotta look at this right here. The customer that goes into the strip club is not the same guy that wants to own a strip club. Them two different types of people. You know, the customer wants to spend her dime on the strippers, but the owner is trying to get the money from the customers. That's how the owner get his money. So Them two different types of people. That same with the person that goes to the bar, the customer that goes to the bar and wants to just keep on drinking. Then you got the person that wants to own the bar. You got the person that wants to own his own lounge. So like I said, it's different types of people. They not the same people. Like I said, you gotta start somewhere. Cause the CEO of the company or the boss, they didn't just walk into them positions unless they already had like family, like family connection stuff. That's different, to be passed down. But that same with the supervisor. The supervisor might have been a cashier at that company before, or the manager. The manager was once like a cashier. Then they had to work their way up to the position, to the next position, and then to the next position. So it's not really no easy route. I mean, unless you want to ass kiss or if you want to politic and sell out, yeah, that's the fast route. But if you want to take the straight and narrow route, you're gonna have to put in a lot of work. And don't get me wrong, it's people that ass kiss their way into positions. So people get in how they get in, that's them though, it ain't me. So I'm not knocking it. I mean, it's not, certain things just not for me. That just like you got some strippers, right? Some of them do that to pay for their school tuition. So like I said, I don't knock it. You got some strippers, I forgot one where she was from, but she ended up owning her own trucking business. So everybody got their own reasons that they do stuff. Everybody's not in it for the same reasons. And that's okay.